Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about one of the most famous and controversial paintings in modern art, Marcel Duchamp's Nude Descending a Staircase, number 2. Marcel Duchamp was a French artist born in 1887, part of a remarkably talented family that also included painter Jacques Villon and Raymond Duchamp-Villon. But Marcel was the rebel of the group. He refused to accept that art had to be beautiful or decorative. For him, art could be an idea, a question, or even a joke. In 1912, he painted a work that would change his career forever. Nude Descending a Staircase, number 2. At first glance looks like a brownish, angular abstraction, a mix of motion and geometry. But look more closely, and you begin to see a figure repeated again and again, as if caught in a sequence of overlapping frames. It's not a single frozen moment, but an entire process of movement. A body descending in time as well as in space. Duchamp was inspired by photographic pioneers such as Edward Muybridge and Etienne Jules Marais, who studied motion by capturing people and animals in a rapid series of images. Duchamp wanted to bring that same sense of movement to painting, turning a static medium into something dynamic. But the painting is more than a study of motion. It's also a symbol of the modern world, a vision of a person transformed into a machine. The figure is fragmented, depersonalized, almost mechanical, an abstract diagram of movement rather than a sensual nude. In this way, the work becomes a metaphor for the industrial age, when technology began to redefine what it meant to be human. Some interpretations even see the piece as an early reflection on the fusion of man and machine, or a visual prediction of a multi-layered digital reality. Duchamp himself once said, "Movement is an abstraction inserted into painting, without knowing whether a real person actually descends real stairs." When the painting was first shown in Paris in 1912, Duchamp's peers were shocked. The Cubists thought it was too mechanical. The Futurists thought it was too Cubist. Nobody knew quite what to make of it. It was rejected from the exhibition, and Duchamp, deeply offended, decided to go his own way. A year later, the work reached New York's Armory Show, the first major exhibition of modern art in America, and it caused an uproar. Critics mocked it mercilessly. The New York Times called it an explosion in a shingle factory, and former President Theodore Roosevelt compared it to a Navajo blanket on his wall. But that outrage made Duchamp famous overnight. The painting eventually sold for $300 to collector Walter Arensberg, who later donated it to the Philadelphia Museum of Art, where it remains today, one of the museum's crown jewels. Duchamp later looked back on the scandal with amusement, saying that the painting succeeded precisely because it offended everyone. After that, he moved away from traditional painting altogether, exploring the idea that art could be purely conceptual. This shift led to his famous ready-mades, ordinary objects like the urinal titled fountain, which would challenge every definition of art. Nude Descending a Staircase, number 2 became the turning point in Duchamp's life. It fused Cubism's geometry, Futurism's sense of motion, and the emerging fascination with science and time. It was, in a way, Duchamp's farewell to classical painting, and his first step toward the art of ideas. Even today, the painting feels modern. It captures the rhythm of movement, the fragmentation of the self, and the speed of a mechanized world. It asks us to consider where the boundary lies between human and machine, motion and stillness, past and future. So what do you think? Is Duchamp's painting a brilliant vision of modernity, or just a chaotic jumble of shapes? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss future art stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.